Coming home with the high school, baby.
Hey, season high 25 for Austin.
Mr. Winter Park. Ooh.
How about Orlando?
The hustle.
Down by 6, Aaron Gordon showing off the range.
The hustle by Orlando getting that second and third effort.
Then Terrence Ross, not catching him in the open court.
And Terrence Ross has had 2 back-to-back.
That's not a Diesel dunk nominee? Ooh.
James Harden, what you're going to see here is his only three-point make of the game.
Stop playing.
1 for 17.
Ouch.
From downtown, joining Damon Stoudemire for most takes in the game and least amount of makes.
Ooh, okay.
Meanwhile, Austin Rivers had it going, 4 for 7 from three-point range. Pick up that slack a little bit. Rockets ahead by 9 in the third quarter. Aaron Gordon has evolved.
Mouse in the house, coach.
He just jumps up over the top. Doesn't matter.
And then Nikola Vucevic ties the game at 84. He was incredible in the fourth quarter. So was the bearded one. 38 points, 12 assists, 16 straight game with over 30 points. Clint Capella good at cleaning up the mess for Houston. They're ahead by 6 at that point. But then Orlando, with 3 minutes to go, they take the lead. 16-2 run by Orlando.
It's time to go through the big fella.
Yeah, quick feed. He had Capella frozen there for a second.
Mouse in the house again. That was a slow go Euro step.
22 points from Vucevic, 22 points for Aaron Gordon. And the Orlando Magic, they beat the Houston Rockets on Sunday after beating the Boston Celtics on Saturday. Now they're just half game out of that final spot in the Eastern Conference for the playoffs. Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers. The headband is on for Ben Simmons, so you know he means business.
That means attack in the paint.
Joel Embiid attacking on defense.
Get that shot out of here.
And then TJ McConnell recognizes the big man hustling, and he's rewarded.
Little trickery, coach?
No, I kind of like that pass.
Ben Simmons continuing to go high percentage, only missed 3 shots in the game.
It's pretty smart, Chris. Do what you do best. Don't listen to us Shooter's Paradise kind of guys.
Philadelphia ahead by 20, and then it's good to see the refs and the players get along.
Hey, he saved me tonight. He's not giving
Courtney Kirkland, remember, was the official that ran at the jump shooter and stopped him, not jump shooter, the foul shooter,
yes,
and stopped him from shooting a free throw the one night, just in the act of letting it go.
How about this for a moment? For the starters, a wedgie.
Man, a block shot to a wedgie. I see you, Muscala.
Catching Frank Ntilikina. The Knicks, though, pick it up in the third quarter. Kevin Knox, the rookie, sensational.
I wonder if they should have played him a little more earlier.
Well, it seems like it's working for them now. That's what matters. All right. 14-3 run by the Knicks. They were down by as much as 24, so we got a close game in the fourth quarter. Ben Simmons, again, doing what he does best.
Come on, coach. Until someone stops me from getting to the rim, I'm going to keep attacking.
Geez, he shot 10 of 13 from the floor. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Knicks not going away. Kevin Knox, career high, 31. And it's a 2-point game with 3 minutes to go. Joel Embiid took 24 shots, made the most of them. 26 points and 7 blocks. But this, not one of those blocks.
The pump fake got him.
That's a foul. 5-point game with 5 seconds to go. So after making the first 2 free throws, Damian Dotson misses this one. Emmanuel Mudiay with the look.
Oh.
No good. The Knicks fall 108-105. In Philadelphia, they stopped a 2-game losing streak. They have not lost 3 games in a row all season.
Yeah, it's good to see Ben attack the way he did tonight, guys. Understanding, stick to what you do best.
Milwaukee and Atlanta. Taurean Prince getting hyped before the game. It's his first game back after missing 18 with sprained left ankle. But Giannis, he's evolving. We're starting to see this more often.
See, I don't mind that, coach. It's wide open, get a chance to lace him up and let it go versus chasing the 3.
And John Collins, high energy.
That's called a quick bounce.
You're starting to like John Collins, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to like JC.
13 points, 11 rebounds for John Collins. On the other end, Giannis, we saw him outside. Now he's playing like a center's arm.
Oh, Giannis is it's just so unusual to describe the talents this young man has.
Trae Young displays some talents. Not consistent yet, but this one of his good nights.
He's coming, though. I like the fact that he's fighting through those dog days, so to speak.
26 points and 10 rebounds.
Getting those long rebounds as point guards need to get as Bledsoe lets another money ball fly.
And then Bledsoe cutting without the ball.
Nice pass, huh?
Yep, Giannis can do that. He can. 24 points for Bledsoe, 10 assists. This one to Giannis. Guess it's paying it forward.
Yes.
Vince Carter, final tour. Change jersey.
Half man.
You and I are going to
amazing.
exchange maybe sport jackets the other night. What do you think, D?
That'll work.
If there's someone that deserves that, Giannis deserves to have himself a Vince Carter jersey. More game time.
Alabama,
right?
Yes. My goodness.
And
I love
that was one, woo, all the way Clemson Tigers for the national championship. Chris Miles here with the Czar and 3D. Thank you for kicking it with us. Chris Miles here with Mike Fratello, Dennis Scott. Welcome to Game Time. The theme this Sunday, players getting to 40 or more. We're not talking about age. We're talking about buckets. We had two guys do it in one game, and a two-time MVP lead the night in scoring. So let's start with the top seed out west, the Denver Nuggets, starting today just half a game ahead of the Golden State Warriors. And they went to work early and often. Damian Lillard.
Oh, my goodness.
From the logo.
That was from Portland.
Talk about feeling it.
And then Dame, another tough shot, defense smothering. But he got the bucket to go.
Love the concentration right there. Then Denver gets out in transition, and wait a minute. Trail 5 for the 3?
You got to get out there. You can't let them just square up and shoot it. They learned that lesson the hard way. Will Barton made his home debut after missing 38 games with a groin injury, looking healthy.
Boy, is this guy going to help them now? Not that he needed a whole lot of help. They're best reckon in the Western Conference.
Well, that help also comes in the form of Nikola Jokic nailing threes. Jusuf Nurkic trying to respond on the other end. Those former teammates battling it out, 53-53.
Yeah, you saw it going at one another.
Third quarter, the Joker pulling out the full deck. And then the nice dime.
4-5 pick and roll, and the 5 throws back to the 4.
How about that one?
Oh, my goodness.
Now, 3D, the question about Jokic and whether or not he belongs in the MVP conversation, can you get me a bucket? That's what we've been wondering about him, or his skeptics have said.
Yeah, some people are skeptic as C.J. McCollum shows how smooth he is with the floater.
But you see that score, 102-102 fourth quarter. It's Jokic again, showing he can get you that clutch basket. You know Damian Lillard can.
Must be fourth quarter.
26 for him, Jokic. Again, tie game, minute to go, mouse in the house.
Mouse in the house. Ask for help. That's okay.
Look, the encouraging thing is he took 23 field goal attempts. That's a lot for him.
And speaking of field goal attempts, it's not over yet. C.J. McCollum nails one. Dame Lillard, they're sending to OT.
Oh. Makes you nervous. Anytime Dame has the ball, we know he has range.
And Jokic
picks up the kids, loves the kids.
So our first 40-point scorer on the evening, you see Nikola Jokic there, 40 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. And 3D, we saw the full repertoire. We know he's a threat as a triple-double machine, but to see him put up 40, that's been the question about his game. It's there.
The question of his game, does he have the eye of the tiger? Is he ready to go for the juggler, so to speak? Because we know he's a great passer. We know he can shoot the 3. We know he can do all those great things, Coach. But you look at this board right here, all the guys that scored 40 points tonight. The reason I want to talk about Jokic because Denver has gone through so much this year with all the injuries, and he's been the mainstay. He's been the guy that we're all saying, how come his name is not mentioned more in the MVP conversation? Maybe it's his personality. It's because he plays out in Denver. But you look at the stat sheet, you look at the standings, Denver's at the top. Now they're starting to get healthy. Now, to your point tonight, Chris, in the fourth quarter, they said, we're going through you, big fella, until they come double team you. To your point, 23 attempts at the basket, not waiting for the defense to see if they would come. So that's why I appreciate his game tonight.
And 4 made 3-pointers.
Let's remind our viewers that Jokic and Nurkic were teammates
Yes.
together. And Denver had to make a decision, which one of them do we want to keep, because they couldn't give both of them the amount of time that they deserved. So that's how Portland wound up with Nurkic. But kudos to the talent evaluator for Denver staff to come up with those two big guys who were talented and skilled, and both of those teams are winning teams.
And certainly Nurkic, no slouch out there in Portland, holding his weight too. But yeah, the Joker, one of the top tier players around the league. Speaking of which, LeBron James